full so quickly.
Yeah, and I think one thing to take from that interview was how he said we can't play individually. And there's two things that Grav Slam and that TAC 5 boost, which we pointed out. I mean, those were individual plays. It just felt like those two guys were trying to do their best to stay alive and win that rotation. They ended up being wastes.
Yeah, and just the other thing we were talking about just a couple times where, it just gets really staggered, right? Like if you're that last guy and you're trying to get a break and there's still 40 seconds on the hard point, like wait for your 4 teammates to get there, make a 5-on-5 push. Because you drop right before they get there, you're just staggered the rest of the hard point. Like you only have sometimes you only have 1 or 2, maybe 3 good cracks at a hard point. Not really. If you're talking about like before it hits the halfway mark, you have like 1. And if you start to get staggered, it's just a downhill battle.
And it always sucks when you're that solo player because you're just sitting there in that corner.
Yeah,
and
but
you
something says just sit, but it's hard.
You see that scoreboard going up and you're like, I want to do something about that, right? You get a little bit impatient, but you saw that EG 6-2 in Search and Destroy at the Pro League qualifier. We'll see if they can tie this series up, or will Optic go up 2-0?
Round 1, they've got 3 up through mid-map. Bomb carrier will be Scump. We're on Gunjar's POV now as he's just holding this B site, trying to give it information he can. As soon as he gives it up, though, and gets to the back, that's when the pressure starts to come forward. So he's going to back up, just get to a safer position here, as he got vision on the push developing from Optic Gaming.
Watch that number 2. That's TJ. I feel like he's trying to set something up, maybe a bit of a rotation. You see him inside that vent. Exotic, he's there. He's going to shoulder peek it. This is a big one-on-one, and TJ wins it there. There's the instant rotation from Optic. On the other side, Krim does win 1. Karma goes down, but that is absolutely fine because the rest of his team, they have the numbers advantage. Bomb is being planted.
That flinch there. Royalty almost had a shot.
Now a 4v3, plus you have a sniper. Okay, well, that helps.
Wow, what a pick that was. TJ blown to oblivion.
I was just going to say how hard it is to retake with a sniper.
Oh, no. But it was the opening pick they needed. Now 3v2 for EG. Gunjar is going to drop 2 versus 2. 22 seconds on the clock. This one-on-one is big. This is it, Krim. Royalty. He's just going to stick it. Does Krim get there in time? He's behind cover. Krim's going. He's got to get there. He's got to get there. Sees the legs and able to finish it. And needed another couple seconds, I think, to close that out. But
I wonder how close he was because
I was looking at the top. I think he was about 3/4 of the way. I think he still needed. I think he still needed a second.
I was wondering because he didn't heal before he picked that up. He was still.
Oh, if he was full.
HP.
And yeah, I think Krim missed a couple of bullets too. Maybe if he gets full.
Maybe if he's closer.
I think he. I don't know. You can't trust much that I say, but I think he still needs.
I think he needed like about 2 seconds. Yeah. But a good round. I mean, that just starts with TJ finding that first blood. Then he gets here because TJ
Royalty hits the snipe, and then it becomes, a lot scarier.
But I was going to say how hard retakes can be with snipes because really that team that plants isn't going to peek.
It's hard unless you hit a shot.
Right.
If you hit a shot, it becomes a whole lot more interesting.
I say Optic looking like they're going to run into a bit of a trap set up by EG, but TJ Zuma able to get a couple of kills. Fellow inside the vent, at least able to make it a 3 versus 3. But EG played so patient towards that A site. Optic tried pushing it up. A nice little counter from EG.
Well, they've got both players here. Stun comes in, doesn't connect. Krim's so worried about the pressure, maybe through mid. Map of the right in front of him. He at least is able to take out 1, but both drop simultaneously. And EG answers back as each offense gets a tick on the board.
Optic tried playing very quick through this side of the map, and Gunjar's just in the window like, hello. I mean, there was 4 players just waiting around that cafeteria.
They were kind of ready for that push, right? Might be Coach Revan getting them ready for what Optic likes to do on defense on Arsenal.
Or maybe it was Coach T throwing a blind counter at EG.
Yeah.
Ooh.
I hate you. Royalty once again had snipe in hand. TJ fell victim in a previous round, but he's going to get right into vents. Optic just working to find an opening right now as they've spotted nothing mid-map. It looks like Bomb Carrier's looking to move the... Well, I thought he was going to move it back towards A. They're just trying to find that first pick. TJ was able to do it in the previous offensive round. Not finding as easy of a gunfight.
Look at this split from Optic. It looks like 2 and 4. That's going to be TJ and Krim sort of watching the flank, but I almost wonder if they're baiting out EG to over-rotate towards that B site. and then Crim and TJ sort of pounce on A, and that's what it looks like may happen is Fellow gets taken down middle. Obviously, those vents are just allowing easy rotation to the next bomb site. TJ, though, gonna get caught by Exotic. Nice shots. You can just see the way Optic's playing around middle of the map. They want to keep EG guessing, keep them on their toes.
For a while there, I just thought they were like relying on TJ to find a pick. But nice shots from Karma, 10 HP. But he's able to win it. Vicento is stunned, somehow gets away with his life. He had some help.
Great job by Zuma, though, to just stay alive. Don't over-challenge that. You see baits out another player. Karma trying to find the last one on the Goonjar. Some tricky rounds offensively out of Optic, just controlling middle. EG just doesn't know which bomb site to go, and Scump able to clean up that last one.
Outside the map to get it done. So you're liking the offense you're seeing out of Optic?
Yeah, I mean, they're just throwing a lot of different looks, right? They're sort of 3-2 splitting. I mean, if EG get courageous and push out a site with numbers, they probably win those trades, maybe have the man advantage, but right now...
You want to see him take a gamble like that? Just hit something, maybe...
I mean, if you're going to have 3-2 splits like that, where, Optic, they have 3B, 2A, why not? Because right now, what's going on is they're giving up middle map control, and Optic is just using those vents, using those windows, finding those picks.
Offense working for both sides. We'll see if EG can get another one on the board. Last time, very passive and patient. Waited for Optic to get aggressive towards that A side and punished them for it. Let's see what they opt to do this time. Looks like they're going to have a fast hit towards B. They're going to overwhelm it with 4 players, but these guys mid-map for Optic, they can rotate very, very quickly, and things can unravel for EG. Here they come.
Yep, Karma just staying alive, able to find 2. Now he has the help. Zuma finds 2 as well, and there's 1 player left, and that's Fellow. He shoots. Well, he's been spotted.
Like once again, there's no mid-map presence. It's all Optic, right? So they have everything mid-map. So if you're EG and you get up there, you think it looks like it's a 5v2, but suddenly 2-3 players come flooding through mid-connector, and the odds go to Optic Gaming as they're now in a 3v1. Are you surprised by maybe just a lack of concern around mid-map for EG?
It's tough because I think a lot of offensive teams play very just straight up towards a bomb site.
5-man hit something, take the
plant the bomb.
Advantage. But if you don't have, well, you just saw how quickly you rotate. Right? You had to jump in a window and you're there. You're in the gunfight in 2 seconds. It's not like, at least on the opposite side.
The vents can be slow.
Yes, exactly. At least on the opposite side, it's like a difficult rotation, but there from mid-map, it's instant. Like the cover and trade.
And maybe they do have a player, I didn't see sort of Kitchen looking at the window hop, but at that point, if they're committed to the push, Optic's there. They have the man advantage.
3-1 advantage for Optic Gaming. If you're just joining us, they were able to take the game 1. A little bit of a switch in roles as Scump now has the Maddox in hand, and Zuma will be back to his natural habitat with the SOG. And TJ's got 3 players focused on him towards the A site. And once again, just look at that middle of the map, inside a lab. It's all Optic.
And again, you just have this split from EG. There's 2 players towards B. You have them spread so thin. As soon as Optic decides to hit a site, they'll have numbers. Plus, Crim knows there's the opportunity of a flank, but is he going to get bad timing?
Well,
see those players coming in. Fellow shoots and he gets turned on.
It's like there you just have to have a little trigger discipline. Yeah. Like if you don't let them know you're there, you get an excellent timing. You get the flank in.
Now it's Vicento in a bad spot, but look at this. You have players 2 and 5. That's TJ and Zuma who work the vents again. They have complete A site control. Now it's TJ flanking Vicento. They're at B. They just have EG worrying about both bomb sites. And look, because there's 20 seconds left, because TJ and Zuma are here, they get off B, they go A. This should be a free plant as long as the bomb carrier gets there safely.
Karma now going to get on the plant. 5v3. Plenty of time to get it through. No one with an angle to shut this down. And he's 50 points now off streaks. Whether he gets the detonation or a kill, he'll be good to go. I thought for a second maybe Zuma would leave that one for him, but he'll finish the kill. Very close to the grab stem as well. He sees Goon, stays up, doesn't get a bullet in, so no streaks, but they get the round victory, and they've got a big advantage.
And same thing, where, all right, what's EG's adjustment on defense? They send 2 on the flank, but Optic's played so patient. Think about their offensive rounds. They played it until 25 seconds before they planted.
Yeah, it's kind of refreshing to see. I mean, sometimes you see those just like, like you said, 5-man hits towards the site, just flying like we're watching Infinite Warfare S&D, just soaring at stuff. They definitely take their time. They've picked EG apart, and they've spread the defense then. And just no one on EG can get anything going. I mean, this has just been all Optic. Krim is 7-1 right now. Saw him struggle a little bit yesterday trying to use the sniper in search. He's back to doing what he's comfortable with, and he has taken over this game.
We talked about it. Look at EG. You have 4 players right towards this site. You have 1 guy working the vents, but Krim able to find a first blood. Karma has another ICR here. 1 player is getting aggressive. Royalty able to win it.
You better win that with a saw.
I was going to say that. Krim actually pulled an annihilator out. He gets taken down. 3 versus 2. Fellow Exotic got hit marker there potentially. Scump's on the bomb though. Scump's going straight for the defuse. I love this, but his fellow is on the flank. He's going to get caught though. TJ able to get that kill.
5th round on the board now for Optic. No hesitation stick there from Scump. And they're looking solid here on Arsenal.
I mean, this is impressive just due to the fact they're playing with this sub. If there's a game mode they're going to struggle in, it would be search and destroy. And they are completely outplaying Evil Geniuses.
Not sure if it's a bit of the role swap or just some work with the coach TP last night.
It could even be the map. Don't know how the vetoes went.
That's true.
I mean, this is one where we obviously remember Optic on it, right? How many plays, snipes that dashy hit. They were very comfortable on Arsenal, search and destroy.
Is this your favorite map? I think it might be mine. I was thinking about that the other day. Like, I just feel like there's a lot of solid maps. Like, I wasn't sure what my favorite is. This might be it.
I think it might be. Trying to think.
Just had a lot of memorable moments on it, a lot of crazy plays. Well,
CSAT's fun.
CSAT probably has the craziest moments, yeah. Well, they'll get the plan in, and this could be the clinching round here in Game 2 for Optic.
Yeah, but you saw the adjustment, right? You had 3 in the middle from EG, 2 towards the B side. So now you have a 5v5, just straight up 5v5.
Nothing
but here's
to
the
use
thing. Grab slam, see ya!
Yep, nothing to use for EG, and you had a grab slam available on Karma's. He's having one hell of a series thus far. Exotic's close to War Machine, but there's not enough time for him to earn it. He's sent back to the lobby, and Optic Gaming get the victory. That was a very well-controlled search and destroy. I was impressed. Very impressed.
Adjustments were just too late. As soon as the adjustments come in, you take a 5v5 fight if you're EG. Guess what? You have a grab slam out of Karma. But yeah, I mean, we talked about it all map long. It was beautifully played by Optic Gaming.